Okay, Mark, so here's a recap of what we were talking about. First thing is breaking down each exercise into multiple different things of points of focus. So the first exercise I had you doing was going something like this. Right. Right, and backwards and so forth. So the first thing you want to work on is moving your hand as one, right? That's the real theme I want you to start thinking about. Whereas when I move, the back of my hand, I can't really get it there, but the back of the guitar, everything, my whole hand moves as one, right? I don't allow my other fingers to kind of do this or anything when I'm moving. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just connect the dots there. So you can set your metronome to a slower speed and start to focus on that, moving the hand as one. And then you want to work on keeping your fingers down, right? Keeping them low to the fretboard and not letting that pinky like shoot out this high or something like that. Just keep everything low, and then you want to work on the alternate picking every time. So I was noticing you had a habit of down, up, down, 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 up, down, whatever it was, but okay, so keep that going on like that, both directions to the metronome. You even go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and to really hammer home that eighth note idea that we were talking about. So sticking on that note, the offbeat exercise that I wanted you to start practicing to get the eighth note feel would be to mute the guitar or play a chord, whatever is easier. For me, it's muting the strings and going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So if I turn my metronome on here, let me set the tempo a little bit different. Okay, so I'm going to play in between 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1, 2 and 3 and 4, so on. So playing in between the beats, that was pretty important. And then you can also clap those out. You know what I mean, like on your legs or wherever. Just go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and just to really ingrain that eighth note time interval. So then we wanted to do long train running, right? Working on that new part. So here's that one section. I'll get it at about 100 on a metronome. All right, so here's that 100 on the metronome. 2, 3, 4, 1. So here I'm in between. I mean, I start after every 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1. Okay, so now I'll slow that down to 80. 3, 4. Okay, so as you can see, my hand's moving the entire time. Alright, that's what you want to focus on getting down. And then I started going over this song called Working Day and Night by Michael Jackson. And that was a D and an E. That was okay, so what we're going to do is mute the guitar by having our fingers come in at an angle, except for the notes we want to hit. And we want to strum the whole time. Just a little slower. Okay, so that was that. Then we had strong enough, the bridge, right? So it was chords E minor, F sharp over D, G, A, B minor, C major, G, F sharp over D, E minor, F sharp over D, G, A, B minor, C, G, A. Okay, so here's the pattern. So it's going to go, 1 and 2, E and a 3, and 1 and 2, E and a 3, and 1 and 2, E and a 3, and 1 and 2, E, 3, and 1 and 2, E and a 3, and 1 and 2, E and a 3, and 2 E and a 3, and 1 and 2 E and a 3, and right, and you want to notice that this chord, the C major, it's called the flat 7 chord of this scale, flat 7 chord, right? So you want to incorporate that in a different key. So for instance, in G, we're jamming in G, the flat 7 chord would be F. So maybe try and write a tune that incorporates the flat 7, and that should do it. Give me an email with any questions.